Okay, welcome to Shabit Uganda e-learning, and my name is Nelson Bitusamba. In today's video, shall be able to talk about telling time, that is in AM and PM, simplifying morning and evening. So shall be able to understand which time duration are you supposed to mention. If it is in the evening, do you use AM, or if it is in the morning, do you use PM? So shall be able to understand how do we use AM, that is in time, then PM, that is in time. If it is the morning, what corresponding term do we use? If it is in the evening, what corresponding time do we use? Okay, so let's get started and we see how do we really do this. Okay, so we are going to be writing time in AM and PM. So here, what we have to understand in writing time, that is AM and PM. These simple terms, we always make them to make us identify or to make us understand that if it is evening, in writing, we should be able to tell someone that, yeah, hey, it was in the evening. Hey, it was in the morning. It was in the morning. Hey, it was in the evening. So when someone writes the time, you'll be able to understand that this person was meaning in the evening. Or if something happened, if you left school and you say, maybe I left school at 5 p.m., okay, or at 5 a.m., that means you'll be telling someone that it was in the evening or it was in the morning. So that is specifically why we always use AM and PM. So how do we express this? For example, here we have an example here, which is our part A. They are saying express 6 o'clock in the morning using AM or PM. So here, when they give you a question of this kind, they want you to make them understand: was it evening or was it in the morning? Okay, so here we have our time duration. Before we start here, let me first demonstrate for you here. Okay, let me first demonstrate here. We are saying we have what we call AM. Okay, we have what we call AM. We have what we call AM, and we also have what we call PM. Okay, so when you talk about PM, I mean AM. AM, we simply mean that is when you are in the morning. Okay, AM simply mean what? That is morning. Okay, that is morning. This is what? Morning. Okay, then when you have PM, when you have our PM, starts from that their meaning evening. Okay, their meaning what? Their meaning evening. Their meaning in the what? In the evening. Okay, so when it is AM, we are saying that is in the morning. Then when it is PM, that is also in the what? In the evening. But what we have to consider and what we have to bear in mind, if you want to tell AM, AM starts from at what time? AM starts from at what time? Remember, we have 24 days I mean we have 24 hours. Okay, we have 24 hours. We are dealing with time, so hours cannot miss. We are saying we have 24 hours in a what? In a day. Okay, that is one day. One day is equal to 24 what? 24 hours. Okay, so now for us what we know that from morning up to evening, uh, that's where our day stops. But our day stops from morning, then it starts from morning, and then it goes up to the next morning. Okay, it goes from morning up to the next what? The next morning. That means if our day starts from the morning up to the next morning, the time duration from morning, then you call it evening, the time you're going to sleep. There's also that time duration when you're sleeping. We also count that as a night. That is a night, so that means from morning up to the next morning, it's when you can call that one a what? A day. And that is the one that corresponds to the 24 hours. All right, so that means when we are talking about AM, we should be able to identify and understand AM starts from what. Now, when you have AM, AM AM starts from 6. That is AM starts from it starts from 12. It starts from this hour, which is yes, you can call it 12 if you are using the 12-hour clock. That is at night. That's where our AM starts from. That is 12 at night in the 24 what? In the 24 hours. And that one is written as this. So this is where our AM starts from. Our AM starts from this up to this. So that means from this from this up to this time of the morning, and it also stops at our midday. Our midday, we can say this should be night. Okay, then also when you come back here, okay, when you come back here, from this is night, this is what? This is day. Okay, let me show it to you very well. This is what? This is day, this is night. Okay, we are saying our AM starts from this hour. Okay, starts from 6, I mean 12, this is 12 AM, 12 AM, that is night, and that is night. Okay, mistake here. Okay, we are saying this starts from our night starts from that is 12 AM, that is night. Okay, and then 12 p.m. This is now going to be our AM. Then this is going to be our PM. Okay, this is going to be our what? Our PM. This is going to be our what? Our PM. So that means if you are using the 24-hour clock, okay, 24-hour clock, our night starts from here, 12 a.m. up to 12 p.m. That is in the what? In the daytime. So that means from night, from this hour, the night, up to 12 p.m. That is daytime. We call all that period our what? Our AM. Then midday, from midday, from midday up to from midday up to the 12, from this midday, and you go back to night. Okay, we call that as we call that as our PM. So that means when we are telling time, we shall be able to say if it is in the morning, if it is maybe if it is starting from night, if it is 1, okay, if it is 1 at night, if it is 1 at night, if it is 1 at night, we shall be able to call this our AM. We shall say it was 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. it was at 2 a.m. it was at 3 a.m. That's how we do carry out time. So when it reaches we are saying when it reaches 12, that is in the midday, we count that as what? We start from PM. The next hour, which is 1 in the daytime, it becomes PM. Up to the next hour, it becomes also what? PM. That's how we do count time, and that's how we do vary with AM and PM. So let's look out what we are given here. They are saying an example: express 6 o'clock in the morning using AM or PM. In the morning using AM or PM. So here they are saying we have what we call now the 5 what? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is equal to 6 what? 6 a.m. Why are they saying 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock is equal to 6 what? Is equal to 6 a.m. They are able to start from this period because they were talking about what? They were talking about morning. They were talking about what? They were talking about morning. And remember here we were able to say that our AM, that means our morning, okay? Our AM, that means in the morning. And now when we want to write this, our AM, that means the what? In the morning. That's when we top up our AM. Then our PM starts at what? At night, up to that, okay? In the daytime. That is our what? Our PM. So this means if we have been given our 6 o'clock in the morning, that means it is starting from from the 6 o'clock, then it is going to be uh, start from the 6 o'clock, that was from night up to midday. All that duration is going to be what? Is going to be AM. That's why they are saying 5 o'clock is also equal to 6 what? 6 a.m. So they are putting, they just write 6, then dot dot, then the minutes. This amplifies the minutes, and then this amplify the time duration. Was it morning or it is in the evening? Since they are able to put morning here, so it corresponds to be the morning. Okay, also here they were saying express 8 o'clock in the evening, okay, in the figure. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, that when they talk about, when you talk about AM and PM, we are trying to make someone understand. Uh, if it was in the evening, then you indicate our PM, and if it was in the morning, okay, okay, yeah, if it was in the morning, you indicate what? You indicate AM. If it is in the evening, okay, it is the evening, you indicate what? You indicate our PM. Okay, so when they tell you, tell the time or express uh, 6 o'clock or express, when they tell you maybe express express 4 o'clock, okay, express 4 o'clock, okay, let me see here, o'clock, express 4 o'clock, okay, I may not write all, in the morning, and they say morning, okay, when they say morning, how can someone write this? Morning, 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 morning. Okay, so when they say express 4 o'clock in the morning, so that means how would you write this? Remember, they have talked about morning, but we have said for us to indicate and to show that it was the morning, we have to put AM. To show that it was in the evening, we have to put PM. So that means we shall be able to write our 4 in this way. We say 4, we put these dots, because they have not put for you the minutes, okay, they have not put for you the minutes, then you shall just put our what? Our AM. Okay, so in this way you will have tell someone that it was for what? For AM, that is in the morning, starting from midnight up to, from midnight, that was from midnight, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, then we have 5, we have 6, okay? We have 6, we have 7, we have 8, we have 9, until we reach midday, where PM starts from. Okay, in a recap, that's how we do tell time. Okay, let's proceed to the next and we see what is also given. Okay, so here we shall now be looking at finding the time what? The time duration. Remember, we have been able to see how do we tell time in AM and PM. Now we can be able to tell the time duration. Time duration, they are trying to mean the time you take to do something. That means we are going to be having a starting time. We are going to be having what we call a starting time. Okay, then also shall be able to have an ending time. They want you to account for how many hours have you spent doing something, how many hours have you spent while walking from your home to school. You can be able now to tell that I take 2 hours, I take 1 hour, I take 30 minutes. but how do you get that time duration, the period you take for you to reach your destination, the period from the starting time up to the ending time. It's the time duration they are needing. Okay, so now here we have an example here. They are saying Luiga walked from her home at 7:15 a.m. Okay, and reached school at 8:15 a.m. Then they're asking, how long did it take her? Okay, we have this guy, he started walking at this. So that means this is her starting what? Starting time, and this is her ending time. But they want us to find how long did he how long did it take her, okay, to reach at school. So here what we do, we have also to identify what we call hours, and also have to identify what we call minutes, such that we can be able to see how long. When they talk about how long, that means they want you to find out the time duration. How many hours was he able to take? For us to get that, we have to state our ending time. Then we subtract our what? We subtract the starting time from the ending time. That means we shall be able to have our 8. This is 8 what? 8 a.m. 8 8 8:15 a.m. This means it was 8 past 15 minutes. Then he started at 7:15, then he reached at 8:15. So we shall be able to subtract, okay? We shall be able to subtract this. We say you bring your 8, okay, as there. Then you say this is 15, then this is 7:15. Okay, remember to put the AM. Okay, remember to put the what? The AM. Then you just subtract. Okay, of course here we shall be able to get our 0. Okay, then here we shall be able to get the difference of 1. So this means we shall be able to say this lady, the girl, was able to take 1 hour and 0 minutes. That is flat what? 1 hour. So that's why here we are able to say, so she took only 1 hour. Because we know the starting time and we know the ending time, then we can be able to find out the time duration. Okay, so in that, uh, that's how we do find questions. We do find questions of that kind. When they ask you what is the time duration, please, they want you to subtract the ending time, okay? The ending time from the starting time. You can be able to get the, the time duration. Okay, so to make a recap of this, when we are talking about AM, we said AM means morning, and it starts from night. Okay, from night up to night, that is 6 o'clock up to 12 o'clock. That's in the what? Daytime. So AM and PM, meaning evening and night. Okay. So we also said uh, one full day have what we call the 24 what? The 24. I mean, one full day has 24 hours. Okay, so that's what we have to bear in mind. Okay, so in that we should be able to tell and see how we tell the time. So for this, I do say thank you very much. Please be able to check out on our playlist for the missed lessons, and be able to subscribe to support us as we make these video resources. God bless you. Have a nice moment.